the $7,500 federal tax credit for the Tesla Cybertruck has been confirmed on a lease. And in fact, that lease is actually a terrible deal, more than terrible deal. We'll talk about that and give you through all the different details plus a lot more. And on top of that, we've got a giveaway running on the channel right now. So if you're interested in winning a MAGBAK phone case for your iPhone 16 or even the MAGBAK phone mount that you can see right here on the screen, this is the video. It's free to join if you want to enter in. So jump in if you want to get into it. But let's take a look at it. So this is a terrible lease. We'll start off with that. But now Tesla has unveiled the Cybertruck lease, and you can get the $7,500 federal tax credit on the lease specifically, not on the purchase unless you're doing like a business purchase. But yes, there is a $7,500 lease incentive. Shout out to Cisco for sending us these screenshots. You can see here at the bottom, unfortunately it's cut off. Just let me see if I can zoom in. There you go. You can see $7,500 is itemized on the lease for a Tesla Cybertruck. And we know this is a Cybertruck because you can see right there, all-wheel drive non-foundation Cybertruck at $79,990, $3,500 Cyber wheels with the 35-inch tires, $2,000 destination fee, and $250 order fee that you can't get around. But this lease, if you take a look at it, $1,154. And this is where I start to basically lose my mind on why this deal is such a terrible deal. We can see here money factor 0.0054500. If you don't know what the money factor is, that is just basically lease jargon for how much interest you're paying on this lease. So if we do the math and we do the calculations, you basically take that number and times it times 2,400, you can find out that the interest on the lease for this, for carrying whatever the lease is 13.08%. And you can see right here at the bottom, it's kind of cut off as well, but the total cost over a 36-month period for leasing and driving a Cybertruck for 3 years is an eye-watering $60,000. So at that point, I really feel like you'll just do a lot better in just buying the vehicle and financing it at 5.59, or just trying to put a big cash down payment. I mean, this one has a $15,000 cash payment on here, and it's a monthly payment of $1,154. So it's a pretty terrible deal. Just to recap it all, 13.08 interest rate money factor, $1,154 with $15K down, and $60K over 36 months, which I guess if like you were buying this for the business and you wanted to write off the payment, I could see that penciling out. But really, if you're going to be paying $60K over the course of 3 years, and I mean, I feel like you could just take that same $60K, put it against a loan. There is interest. And I mean, the Cybertruck's not going to be worth $20,000 in 3 years. You're pretty much getting ahead by going ahead and buying the vehicle, financing it, and taking the risk on yourself. Unless you really, I mean, Tesla's really just structuring this for people that really want to lease it and they don't want to give anything away. They don't want to subsidize it like they're subsidizing with like the Model 3 and the Model Y to put that 0%, like Model Y 0% for 60 months, and the Model 3 at 36 months. And they're across the board, they're putting discounts on all the Tesla vehicles. If you want to see that full discount list, you can find all the best deals down below in the description, where you can take a look at all the best deals, Model 3, Model Y, from $4,000 to $5,000 off. And the best thing with this is these are before the Tesla referral code, where you can get an extra $500 to $1,000 off a Tesla Model 3, Model Y, S, or even X. But pretty interesting to see how that the lease deal confirms. They, for some reason, don't put this on the website. It's like very hard to find whether the lease, the 7,500 qualifies in the lease or not. And I guess this could be okay if like they allowed buyouts, which I mean, at this point they should. They're really not taking any sort of risk here, since they're putting a crazy interest rate like that. They might as well just allow some sort of buyout, get people to get that 7,500, buy it out really quickly, and move on with their life. Kind of how like every other manufacturer is doing that, and how Rivian is doing that. Rivian lease, to give you some perspective, like an R1S is about 8% interest on a lease, but you can buy it out immediately and get that full $7,500 federal tax credit. So that should be the move, and maybe there's something here that they're working towards that. Maybe they're going to allow Cybertruck buyouts in the near future. I mean, I don't know why they don't allow buyouts for all the different models. It could make a lot of sense, and all their manufacturers doing that in terms of like a loophole to get that $7,500 federal tax credit. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. If you're a Cybertruck owner, or if you're about to take delivery of a Cybertruck, especially non-foundation in the Southern California or LA area, congrats to you, and I'd love to join you at your delivery appointment. Let me know. I'd love to film a video and interview you if you're okay with it. And on top of that, I'm going to a Tesla meet on Friday, so if you're in the area, there's a new Anaheim center. I'll be there. Come say hi, and maybe we'll do a little giveaway there. On other news for Cybertruck, a new Cyber wiper blade replacement has been released in the shop, and it's a full $75 if you need your wiper blade changed. Fortunately, we broke ours, or ours was broke, and Service actually took it under warranty and completely took care of it. So really nice to see that for sure. But now you can get one if you need replacement, and the wiper is they gave me a new motor and they gave me a new wiper, but I'm still like on the fence. I don't really think it's a good wiper. It's like a 6 out of 10 wiper, maybe even a 5 out of 10 wiper for the Tesla Cybertruck.